Hello, it's Monday, December 9th, and we're playing a bunch of New York Times games. We're starting with Connections. We're playing in 4 groups of 4. We've got Ray, Factor, Lighter, Stain, Microscope, Games, Consideration, Magnifying Glass, Reflection, Matches, Slide, Thought, Flint, Files, Scrutiny, and Specimen. I mean, Microscope, Magnifying Glass, Specimen makes me, and Slide makes me think of just things in a lab. Maybe not magnifying glass though, but microscope, slide, and specimen are all like biology lab things. What would the fourth one be? I'm not sure. Would it be magnifying glass? I don't know. I'm not entirely. Maybe the stain. Maybe the stain. Okay, these are things in a biology lab. Yeah, used to view a biological sample. Okay. Ray Romano. Like a ray of light? Or just a ray like in mathematics? Like geometry? Reflection? Okay, let's hold off on that. Games, plural, is interesting. Would it be like a blank, fill in the blank, something games? There's factor. Makes me think of fear factor. Is it fear blank? I don't think so. Scrutiny is interesting. Makes me think of magnifying glass, like you're just looking at something closer. To look at something closely. Magnifying glass, scrutiny. I don't know what else. Reflection, like thinking, maybe? Like you're reflecting on something? Reflection and thought and scrutiny and consideration? Maybe not scrutiny, but is there another one? I'm not seeing it. Let's just lock that in. Yeah, deliberation. Okay, that was the yellow. I got +2 to green today, but in there. No green yet. Anyway. Matches and magnifying glass and flint can all be used to make fire, and a lighter. These are ways to make fire. Used in starting a fire. And then Ray, Files, Factor, Games. X. It is X. It's X-Ray, X-Files, X-Factor, X-Games. So X-Ray as in like you take an X-ray or something, it's a wavelength of light. X-Files, the TV show. X-Factor, the TV show. And X-Games, the sort of sport event. Yes, words after X. Okay. Cool. Difficulty wise, it took a little bit of thought, but it there didn't feel like there were too many red herrings that actually worked. So, and I didn't make any mistakes. So I'm going to give this like a 2.4. I gave it 2.6. I mean, that's pretty close. Check the bot. Okay, we only have 447,000 games in. 78% solve rate, 2 out of 5 seems reasonable to me. I was 1 in 62. So actually getting blue first, not that common. People are getting green first, starting a fire. That would help a lot in actually not making any mistakes, I think. Yellow was actually harder than green today, I think. Some people are even getting purple first, quite a bit, 9%. Second, green and yellow. So green and yellow were pretty easy. Blue, not that bad. None of them were that bad. If people are losing, there's not like a standout one to lose on. But the most people who lost had blue and purple remaining, it looks like. Okay. Factor consideration. Yeah, I could see factor being put in there. I didn't really consider that. Microscope, putting the magnifying. I almost did this. Putting the magnifying glass in there. Files. Yeah. There's people trying to figure out blue and putting other things in there. Makes sense. I guess. Okay. Yeah. Not too many people made mistakes in the first place, though. How'd you do? All right, let's do the mini crossword for Monday, December 9th. Blank on a true story, based on a true story. Martini garnish on a toothpick. That would be an olive. The Departed co-star Matt Damon. Is it D-A-M-O-N? Like the air in a hookah bar. Smoky, maybe? Number of Z tiles in Scrabble, 2. Okay. What did I mess up? Look at the physique casually, BODs. Zeeks. Texas Fortress to remember. The Alamo. Oh, there's only 1 Z tile. Whoops. I thought there were 2 for some reason. Darn, that would have been so fast. I still did 31 seconds, but if I'd known it was 1 tile instead of 2. I probably could have looked briefly at the downs just to been like, oh, it's gonna be 1. Oh well. 31 seconds, still pretty good. How'd you do? Let's do Strands. Today's theme is quiet at first. Interesting. Quiet at first. Makes me think of baseball. Like, it's been quiet at first play. That's a weird theme though. Let's is it sound-based stuff, or are we like a little bit more abstract than that? I see like emons. Just looking around the edges here. Rap? Rap would be weird, right? Let's give it a little bit more thought. Pals, melon, and rap. Rap does lock in. Why? So, what kind of rap are we talking about here? Stem? The Mets. North? Northern? Northern. No, can't do northern. I'm looking at these letters around rap because that's often helpful. Men something? Mentor? I don't get how rap is quiet at first. Knuckle? Gotta be. Knuckle is a type of pitch, a knuckleball, right? Are these different pitch? Do we have pitch? Or baseball or pit throws? Throw. I could be wrong. Knuckle and rap. What's over here? MICN is what I'm looking at there. Sonic? Interesting. I thought maybe Sonic because it's a sound. Money? Weird. We still have North here. It'd be North something? Still no idea the theme. Knuckle and rap. We have the. I don't know. Lemon. Gotta do something to do with this. MICCIN? Sin. Nick? Some kind of Nick other than Sonic? Or does it end it? Is it like something Sonic? Huh. If it was, what would be here with this M? Lime? Why do we have all these fruits? Melt? Melts? Smelt. Really? Oh, okay. Melon here. Already tried that. Tor. Huh. Thor something. I might have to use a hint. I haven't found another thing in a while. I'm going to use a hint. Gnome. Didn't expect that. So what's going on over here? Rap, gnome, and knuckle. Sonic still makes so much sense, but if Sonic were a thing, we have to get in here. So it would use the I as well. It would be at least this. So what would this M be doing? Meter? No. Is it Sonic Meter? No, probably not. Need another hint. Psalm. Oh, these are just words with a silent first letter. So silent letter. Oh my gosh. Honesty. That's not much of a theme. Mnemonic. Wow. Okay. Not much of a theme on that one, just because it's not one where you can think of words that likely go in the theme and then find them. So it makes it much more difficult. I could not relate those words at all. Psalm, I think, sealed the deal. Quiet at first. Okay. Yeah, I get it now. Not what I was thinking at all, though. Well, how'd you do?